convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plot here shall be our stage, and that hawthorn and break our tiring house. We will do it in action as we will do it before the Duke.
Peter Quince.
What sayest thou, bully bottom?
Well, there are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never abide. First, Pyramus must draw a sword and kill himself, which the ladies cannot handle.
By our lake, a part sphere.
I believe we must leave all killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say, we will do no harm with our swords, and that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom, the weaver. This will put them out of fear.
Well, we will have such a prologue, and it shall be written in 8 and 6.
No, let it be in 2 more. Have it written in 8 and 8.
Will not the ladies be afraid of the lion?
I fear it, I promise you.
Ah, masters, you ought to consider amongst yourselves to bring in, God shield us. A lion among ladies is a most dreadful thing. There's not a more fearful wild fowl than your lion living, and we ought to look to it.
Therefore, let us go to Estelle, she is not a lion.
No, we must name his name, and half his face must be seen throughout the mask, and he should speak thus, or to the same defect, ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would entreat you, or I would request you not to fear, not to tremble. My life is yours, and if you think I come hither as a lion, it were pity on my life. No, I am a man as other men are, and then let him tell them plainly that he is Snug the Joiner.
Well, it shall be so, but there are 2 hard things. First, we must bring moonlight into the chamber, for you know Pyramus and Thisbe do meet by moonlight.
Let the moon shine then as we play our play.
A calendar. Look in the almanac. Find out moonshine.
It doth shine that night.
Why, then we may leave a casement of the great chamber window where we play open, and the moon may shine in at the casement.
Aye, or else a person must come in with a bush of thorns and a lantern and say he comes to disfigure, or to present the person of moonshine. Then there is another thing. We must bring a wall into the chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe, says the story, did speak through the chink of a wall.
We can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man or other must present wall, and we must give him some plaster or some rough cast or some loam to signify wall, and he may hold his fingers thus, and through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
Well, if that may be, then all is well. Come sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. When you have spoken your part, enter into that break, and so everyone according to his cue.
What heaven homespuns have we swaggering here, so near the cradle of the fairy queen? What? A play toward? I'll be an auditor, an actor, too. Perhaps, if I see cause.
Pyramus, speak. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious savor sweet.
Odors!
Odor savor sweet, so hath thy breath, my dear, as Thisbe did. But hark, a voice. Now go with I, and by I will to thee appear.
A stranger Pyramus than ever played here.
Must I speak now?
Mary, must you? You must understand that he is gone but to see a noise that he heard, and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily-white of hue, of color like the red rose on triumphant briar, most brisky juvenile on Iki, most lovely true, as truest horse that yet would never tire. I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Niddy's tomb.
Ninus too! Why, man, you must not speak that yet. You speak all your part at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter, your cue is past, it is never tire.
Oh, as truest horse that yet would never tire.
If I were fair, Thisbe, I were only thine.
Oh, monstrous! Oh, strange! We are haunted! Pray, masters! Masters, fly! Masters, help!
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me, to frighten